Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa and I am one of the co-founders at Rave Wear. Recently there's been a lot of false information that has been spread about me and my business, and I am here to give you the facts. Over the past couple of months, there have been influencers saying things about us that are simply not true. We have tried to handle this directly with them, but they ignored us or refused to share the facts, and because of this, I have to speak up and do it now. And when I show you all of the evidence, it will be up for you to decide who's in the wrong here. I have prepared notes that I am using as a guide. On July 8th, 2024, @NettyRaves posted a roughly 10-minute TikTok video filled with false statements. After we provided her with evidence contradicting her claims, she removed the post, which suggests Netty knew her statements were false. We will provide that same evidence and more for you now. Netty is lying to you. She lied about how we treated her, about not getting paid, and about her idea being stolen. I want you guys to know that Netty and I were close friends, very close friends. We exchanged messages with each other all the time, and they were always ones of love. I texted Netty more last year than anybody else outside of work, more than my husband. She told me she loved me all the time. I loved her and I trusted her. Let me read a few of our messages. Hello, you're killing me, to be honest. I need this fit for EDC or I'll simply pass away. Hey guys, I just want to send you a text and say that I love you guys and I miss you. Okay, I love you so much. You killed it. It looks fucking good. I'm literally obsessed. I love it. Bro, I'm so depressed you're not going to be here. Literally actually cried when you said you weren't coming. But I'll be there in a couple weeks and I'm really excited. Stop, Alyssa. Love you so much more. If you need to talk or cry, make sure you're drinking lots of water and good. Make sure you eat. I love you so much and I'm so sorry you're going through this. I wish I could just be there to hug you. No one gets me like Alyssa, ha ha ha. Always, Alyssa is my bestie for life. Hey, I'm boarding, but thank y'all so much again. I love you guys endless and you're too good to me. I'm blessed. I had so much fun. Merry Christmas to my two faves. Love you bunches. Thankful for y'all. She says we treated her so poorly, but I have all these messages from her saying how much she loved us and how good we were to her. As you can see here, I didn't text you happy Thanksgiving. I'm an asshole, but I'm so thankful for you. Hard eyes, heart, sigh, sigh. I was going to text you and I just realized I didn't text you yesterday. Hey guys, thank you so much for letting me stay with y'all. I appreciate the hospitality. Thanks so much for allowing me to shoot. Also, thank you so much for the wedding help. I can't thank you enough. Also, sending my best friend something to make her feel included. Y'all are amazing people. I'll get back to you ASAP to come back. Oh, hey, and thanks for always feeding me. But I just wanted to tell y'all, thank you so much for an amazing year. Y'all did so much for me. I love it. Y'all were so good to me. I paid to fly her out to spend time with us, to shoot with us. I sent her outfits whenever she asked. I made her custom wedding outfit. I made her custom outfits when she asked. I paid for her food when she came out to visit, and I even paid for her and her husband to come out for Apocalypse Festival last year. And I even paid for their hotel room because she told us she really wanted to come out and they wouldn't have been able to afford it otherwise, so Mike offered to pay for them so that they could come and spend time with us. This is the text we received from Netty as she was heading out from that weekend. Hey, we're about to head out. We tried to clean up everything that we could for you guys. Thank you so much for allowing us to stay here. We had so much fun. I'm so sorry about Saturday. I feel so bad. Definitely make it up to y'all some way, shape, or form. Also, sorry we didn't stop by the office. We kind of slept in. We appreciate y'all so much. I took her to my grandma's house for Thanksgiving with my family because I loved her and she hurt me. She spread lies about me and she betrayed me. That's the best way I can describe it. You know, why would someone lie about a relationship like that? Did we really treat her so poorly? I mean, you can clearly see from the text messages that she loved me and she told me multiple times that we were so good to her. Good morning. Thank you so much for this weekend. It was amazing, and feeding me and hosting me, I appreciate it so much. The last message I have from her starts with "you're sweet." What kind of a person sends messages to someone telling them they're sweet and then turns around and intentionally tries to damage their company and their reputation? And then this is the last text I ever received from her, and it's the last time we spoke on March 3rd. You're sweet. I appreciate that. These next couple of months are also just like really busy for me, and I literally didn't even realize I have a couple spicy collabs too during that time. Definitely jealous. I know you guys will have a lot of fun. Just make sure and send me a lot of videos. I just don't understand. It's wrong of her to lie to you guys and to say that we treated her so poorly when her own messages show the exact opposite of that. For her to say that we didn't pay her, that is also a misrepresentation of the truth. First of all, she was paid $6,717.81 in commission payments, and she received over $6,800 worth of free clothes in 2023 alone, not including the free custom wedding outfit, which I spent over 25 hours working on. In total, she received over $30,000 in direct and indirect compensation and benefits from her relationship with me and with FRW, which is far more than anybody else. Netty is acting like we forced her to make content, but that's just not true. Hey, I got an email saying that blue outfit shipped. I just want to thank you again so much for sending me the outfit for Foam Wonderland. I really appreciate everything that you do for me. I'll make sure to make content, hee hee. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy we were able to make it happen. I hope you love it. Haha. I love you so much, sis. I'm sure it's perfect. She made content because, and posted on her own because she wanted to. And she also made commissions from these posts as part of our influencer program. She didn't ask for any additional payment for any of her posts. And now she is portraying herself as a victim in this business relationship where she had always been given exactly what she asked for. If she wanted more, she should have sent a deck or a proposal to our influencer managers and approached the situation professionally. As far as we knew, she was more than happy with everything that we ever did for her, and she always knew she could ask for more. For example, when we sent her the standard contract for the Hello Netty collab line we did last year, she asked for a higher commission, and we said yes to her request right away. This is an excerpt from an email that Netty sent to Mike regarding the FRW and Hello Netty collab line. It reads, "That being said, I believe a fair amount from this collaboration would be at least blank and no cap on sales of the Hello Netty collaboration. I know this collaboration is limited edition, so that is why I'm asking for a no cap limit on sales of the products." There's some other things in here, and then as you can see, Mike replied less than 30 minutes later, "I've sent the new agreement with the terms that you have requested." She clearly had no problem asking for things in the past, and we have always been more than accommodating to her. In January, she decided that she actually deserved something for Wisteria, which was 3 months after the release and more than 9 months after we first spoke about it. She threatened to end our personal and our business relationship if we didn't pay her, and as soon as she brought it up to us, we immediately worked to resolve it. We were open to solutions, but Netty was very disconnected and cold to me on the call, and I was crying for most of it. I was in complete disbelief.
Don't cry.
I just never thought she would have threatened me or our friendship for money the way that she did. It was a complete shock, and I didn't see this as the end result of that conversation. And for me, she was more important than the money. She was more important than that collection. Our relationship was the most important thing to me. And ultimately, she thought 5 to 7% of sales for Wisteria was a fair price.
Anywhere between 5 and 7%.
And we agreed to pay her 7% of sales moving forward, and she accepted this deal.
I love you very much. Like, I love you too. I'm not trying to make you sad. You make me sad.
Are you happy with this agreement? Like, is this okay with you?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. Like, I never want you to feel like that. So please, please, like, if anything, like, use this as an opportunity for both of us. Like, just if you ever feel anything, like, please speak up and tell me. Like, do not feel like you can't keep it from us, or like something bad will happen. Just please talk to me, okay?
Okay.
Nettie also lied to you and said that we were forcing her to sign an NDA, and that's why she walked away from the deal. But that's not true. That's just a lie. Here is the email thread of exactly how that all went down. For clarification, when we are referencing the NDA, it is not a standalone agreement. It was clause 4 in the proposed contract for payment for Wisteria. As you can see here in this email, this is Mike replying to Nettie, providing clarification on the NDA clause, letting her know that it is standard precaution to protect confidential information shared during the partnership. He lets her know to reach out if she has any further questions. This is Nettie's reply to Mike, and it reads, "Dear Mike, happy Thursday. I hope you're having a good day. I am not comfortable signing an NDA at this point. While I understand that such agreements are often considered standard practice, I have carefully evaluated my position and have concluded that it is not in my best interest to proceed with this particular NDA. Please understand that my decision is not a reflection of any distrust or doubt towards you or our potential collaboration. Rather, it is a personal preference based on my current circumstances and future plans. In light of this, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to sign the contract if the NDA remains a part of it. I value our professional relationship and would like to continue exploring opportunities for collaboration with you. However, I kindly request that we find an alternative solution that aligns with both my comfort level and the protection of your confidential information." Mike then replies to Nettie the next day and says, "Hi Nettie, thanks. It is a good day indeed. I appreciate the consideration and am happy to work towards an agreeable solution. Can you clarify which specific aspects of Clause 4 are causing you to not feel comfortable?" That was February 1st. Mike then followed up on February 6th after not hearing back from her. "Hi Nettie, just following up here. I think we should jump on a call and find a resolution. We would like to get this resolved as soon as possible. I'm available anytime between 2 and 6 p.m. Eastern today and tomorrow." We did not hear back from Nettie, and so we have another follow-up the next day on the 7th of February. "Hi Nettie, I hope you're doing well. I'm following up regarding our recent email exchange. You mentioned wanting to find a path forward that respected both parties' interests. If you need more time to prepare a response, please let me know. I hope everything is okay with you. Please get back to me at your earliest convenience." We finally got a reply from Nettie 2 days later on February 9th. "Hey, I've been going through some personal stuff. I'll get back to you when I can." As you can see in the email, Mike was nothing but understanding of her request not to sign an NDA, even after she specifically states that she understands that NDAs are standard business practices. She is the one that walked away from that deal for personal issues with her family, and it had nothing to do with the NDA. Nettie even reached out to Mike that night via text and filled him in on the personal struggles she was facing. He replied to her back and forth for a long time and was caring and gave advice on how to handle the situation. She ended the convo saying, "I appreciate the convo. I'm not ignoring y'all, just fighting my own demons right now." And he said, "It's okay, we understand. Keep your head up and you will get through it." We were very supportive of Nettie and we wanted to come to an agreeable solution with her. Ultimately, she's the one that walked away from the conversation. Despite all of this, Mike and I still wanted to make sure she was okay because she was my friend and I loved her. And a month later, I sent messages to check on her, even after she threatened our friendship and our relationship. And then she called us on March 2nd. And she was so kind and apologetic and friendly. It was the Nettie I knew and loved. She told me she was sorry for how she acted in January and that she loved us and cared about us, that she knew we had treated her well and we let her into our home and took good care of her. And she said she didn't deserve anything for Wisteria and she was sorry for that and that she didn't want a contract to define our relationship. And we took contemporaneous notes because it was such a change from the last time we spoke in January. We just wanted to make sure to note it. But on the call, we laughed and we shared words of love, and I felt like everything was going to be okay again. I felt like we were going to make it through, and there was just a misunderstanding. And she also told me that she wanted everything to be good again. We even invited her and her husband out for Reaper in San Diego because I knew it was her favorite DJ, and we offered to pay for both of them as a gesture of a fresh start. We were texting that night, and she was sending me pictures of girls wearing Freedom at the show, and everything seemed fine and good. And that was the last time we ever spoke. Fast forward to June, when Reno posted her video, and Netty's comments, I just couldn't believe it. It was like being hit by a freight train. To see that in writing after I thought everything was okay. She hoped it was our downfall. We treated her so bad. It was just so out of the blue. I mean, the last message I had was, "You're sweet." Netty cut ties with us. No, what she did was string us along, making us think that everything was okay, while she conspired against us to damage the reputation of the brand. What kind of a person does that? I am still in complete disbelief to this day. She hurt me so bad. Others did too. So did Reno, but we'll get to that. She hurt me so bad, I cried myself to sleep that night. I was unable to function for weeks, and I knew people could be mean, but that was just downright awful. I mean, it was betrayal. She said she flew out to model for us and never got paid, but what she didn't tell you is that I paid for her to come out and model because she wanted to come out. She didn't pay for those flights. And the fact that she made it seem like she was paying for the flights and doing all of this stuff for free is just wrong. I paid for her flight when she was out here. She received tons of free clothing. We took her to festivals and events. And, she frequently sent me text messages and comments like, "I miss you guys. I want to come out again. I want to come out in this time." So it's really disheartening to see that she is just completely lying to you guys about those events and how everything went down. And it's just hard to see because it's not true. And now all of a sudden I stole her idea. This is just absolutely ridiculous. How do you steal something that is offered to you, even pushed upon you? You don't. That is not what stealing is. She asked me to make the collection, which was something that other people had also mentioned to me before. She was not the first person to do so, and I told her that since I didn't watch the show, I didn't feel comfortable making the collection. And she said, she convinced me to watch it. So we watched it when she was out to visit us on a trip, which we took her to Coachella on, and I fell in love with it. It's an amazing show. It's so wonderful. I love it. But what did she actually contribute to the collection? The overall name? Yes, she came up with the name Wisteria. But I took on all the risks to make the collection, paid for all of the supplies and the material and the people involved. I paid to fly her out to shoot it. I gave the creative direction to the graphics to make them our own. My team put in the work to print, press, cut, sew, make, ship the products, market the products. All the styles were FRW made. She just had me watch the show that I was already aware of and that I fell in love with. And let's not be mistaken, she received the exact compensation that she asked for, one of every piece, and she hoped that it wasn't asking for too much. And as her friend, someone who loved and cared about her deeply, I included her in the process because for me, it was like I was her fairy godmother turning her into her favorite character. And she was so excited. She was always eager to know what was going on. And I got so much happiness in that. If she wanted more, there was plenty of time for her to say something between when we first spoke about it in April, when the collection dropped in October, and then in January where she first demanded payment. Did I send her a friendly and loving message acknowledging that she pushed me to watch the show? Yes, I did, and I will not deny that. But for her to act like it was some original idea that I stole from her, is just wrong, because even she knows it's not her original idea. And here is a photo of Netty wearing a Demon Slayer outfit from another rave brand back in May of 2022. It doesn't seem like I stole that idea from her. Plenty of other brands have done collections inspired by this show, and I didn't steal the idea from her. She participated in the naming, she participated in the photo shoot, and she was more than happy with the compensation because she got exactly what she asked for. It was not until months later when she changed her tune and demanded payment. She threatened to end our friendship over this, and she requested 5 to 7%. We agreed to the 7% moving forward, and she walked away from that and then lied to her followers about how this all went down. She purposefully painted me and the brand in a negative light. And when we were always more than willing to negotiate with her so that she could get what she wanted and so that she could be happy. I loved Netty, and I would have done anything for her. And she knew that, and she took advantage of that. We went from exchanging messages of love all the time to this, you destroying me, being worlds apart. And you did destroy me, Netty. Because when we spoke in January, I was so upset. I was so upset. What could make my friend turn on me this way? Almost overnight. Everything was great on Tuesday. By the weekend, you hated me. What would make my friend turn on me this way? So quickly, too. I had my suspicions, which I have confirmed, and after this betrayal, I pushed everyone away. I wouldn't let anybody get close to me. My business suffered, my mental health suffered, my physical health suffered. And then in March, I thought everything was gonna be okay. I thought we were gonna heal. I thought we could make it through this. I was like, this is just a misunderstanding. I'm so happy. I missed her. And then I read your comments on Reno's video, and that's when it was just too much. The part that bothers me most is that Netty used to be my friend. She told me she loved me all the time. She told me we were so good to her. She threatened me, lied about me to her followers, lied to me about her feelings, spread lies about me, and defamed me on the internet. She damaged my business, me, my business relationships, and she never even said a word to me. She made me think everything was going to be okay, and then she betrayed me and humiliated me in front of everyone. Netty clearly demonstrated that she had the motive to want to see the downfall of our brand. It is also clear that she is capable of grossly misrepresenting the truth. We suspect Netty is the cause of the following. However, since neither person provided any evidence, we can only speculate. On June 12, 2024, Reno made a defamatory TikTok post about FRW and its owner. While providing no evidence, she posted to her audience, "When you find out one of the owners of the biggest rave clothing companies said your content isn't worth anything and that it's laughable you expect to get paid after doing free work for them and getting them millions of views." After we provided her with evidence contradicting her claims, she removed the post, which suggests Reno knew her statements were false. We will provide that same evidence and more for you now. I would like to now talk about the things that Reno claimed in her defamatory video, which had over 1.3 million views and hundreds of thousands of likes. It caused extreme damages to my brand and my personal reputation. We also attempted to resolve this with her through multiple messages and outreaches, but she refused to respond. So unfortunately, this is what needs to happen in order for the truth to come out. Reno engaged with our brand multiple times over the past year, and we never had any issues with her before this. Reno, a self-proclaimed chaos causer. She messaged us on July 12th saying she had heard from someone, and I wonder who that was, that the owner of the business said she didn't deserve to get paid for her content and that it is laughable she expected to get paid. She was cutting ties with us and hoped that it would be a lesson in compassion, professionalism, and plur for us for the future. We tried calling her right away to clear up the misunderstanding, but she did not answer. So Mike responded to her, letting her know that we absolutely value our influencers and would appreciate the opportunity to speak and clear things up. She replied, refusing to have a conversation and being mad that Mike was the one that responded instead of myself, saying that Alyssa is the one that made these comments and she believed I should be held accountable and responsible for them. She also stated she had no interest in trying to resolve this, and again, hoping we would use the opportunity to reflect and grow. I immediately reached out to her to tell her that I absolutely did not say what she is accusing me of saying, and I again asked for the opportunity to speak with her. She ignored me and instead went straight to posting her hateful and defamatory video about me and FRW. How can she justify telling me to have a lesson in compassion, professionalism, and plur, and then turn around and spread false information like that after both Mike and I had told her it wasn't true? Were her actions professional, compassionate, plur? No, absolutely not. They were malicious. They were done with a complete disregard for the truth and with the intention of damaging our brand. And guess what? She did. She damaged us. And she put people's jobs on the line because of it. And that is the most unplur thing that someone can do. Not only did she act in a completely unprofessional way, but she also defamed us, inflicting massive damages to our brand value, which I have spent 10 years building. Reno made a huge mistake when she did that. Had she been a mature, peaceful, loving, unifying, respectful adult, we could have had a conversation and she would have found out that I never said that. And in fact, I was on the opposite side of that statement, advocating to pay the girls directly instead of through their agency. And do I have proof of that? Yes, I do. Here's an internal note from our staff that reads, at Alyssa, returning to our conversation about your reservations concerning the payment directly to the media company, you suggested leveraging our direct relationships with some of these influencers to compensate them directly for content. While I understand the rationale behind this and think it's a great idea, I do have some potential concerns taking this route. I'm unsure of the inner workings of blank and its contractual obligations with these influencers. Tell me, does that sound like someone who thinks influencers don't deserve to get paid? I don't think so. Does she care to know why I felt that way? Why I was hesitant to work with another agency and preferred paying these creators directly instead? It is because, unlike Reno, I have been a business owner for 10 years. I have seen agencies overpromise and underdeliver countless times, including for us, and we paid a lot of money to her agency, a lot. If she wasn't compensated fairly, don't you think she should be taking it up with them? Not us, the ones who paid the money to her agency for access to her? Her agency was the one asking for goods from us. Hi team, we also just brought on Reno. She is very interested in gifting from your brand. See below and let me know if you would like to do some gifting. We can grab her selects and address if so. What a cutie, we would love to send her a fit. Amazing, thank you. Below are her selects and mailing address. Hi girlie, Reno would love to wear FRW to escape. Dropping her selects below so we can make sure that it arrives in time. Hey, we absolutely can't wait to see Reno rock this look for Escape. I just placed the order for her. If you have any more requests or need further assistance, let us know. Awesome, thank you so much, will do. Why are we the ones getting the backlash? Because we always gave them and her exactly what they asked for. Hi team, Reno would love to wear the below to dream state. Possible to gift her these items? Thank you so much. Hi, oh my gosh, yes, of course. I just placed the order for her. She should have gotten an email confirmation. Let me know if anything else is needed. Amazing, thank you so much. And after she stopped working with the agency, we had multiple engagements with Reno where she asked for goods from us and we supplied them. She didn't ask to get paid. Hi there, below are my selects for my upcoming giveaway we're doing. Sorry if they don't make sense as an outfit. I promise I'm cooking up a good video. I want to highlight the sustainability and high quality by showing how pieces can be mixed and matched differently using the other FRW pieces I already have. My favorite thing about FRW is how cohesive the brand is and how many different combinations you can make with just a few pieces. Super stoked about this giveaway. Thanks again. Yay, ha ha ha. I love a mix and match sustainability moment. So we are super excited to see what you cook up. I just placed the order. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi there, hope all is well. Here are my selects for Beyond SoCal. Thank you so much. Perfect, last thing I need is just to confirm your address and we can get those sent your way ASAP. Perfecto, I just created an order for you. She didn't get denied payment. And for her to act like we snubbed her money is just plain shady. It's just not true. In fact, she literally offered content in exchange for 2 outfits for DOS Energy. Hey y'all, I was wondering if you had any interest working together for DOS Energy. It's not until August, but I'm currently looking for collabs. I'm bringing my best friend to her first DOS and looking for someone to provide matching fits for us. I can obviously provide TikToks, Reels, feed posts, and stories in exchange. And I'm pretty tight with a lot of the photographers in the SLC, so I can probably get some pretty good camera pictures too. Let me know if you guys would be interested at all and we can talk more. Thank you. This is the email Reno sent to our collab manager asking for the fits for DOS Energy. Girl, I don't know how I did it and somehow am not dying. LIB left me feeling so energized and fulfilled. You definitely have to go if you haven't already. Also, I hope you had an amazing EDC. That pink and black fit you did 8. As for the updated guidelines, sounds good to me. I'll make sure to adhere. Are there codes now or just links still? If codes are available, I'd love to have the code CHERRY as it's much easier to give people a code than direct them to a link. We know how stinky the algorithm can be when you say link in bio. So just let me know if that's possible so I can update my discount code section of my website. Also, it's funny that you mentioned blank because that's exactly who I got this idea from. Here's what I was thinking in terms of content. 3 IG stories, one of which will be permanently put in my Rave Fits highlight. 1 TikTok and IG reel. Get ready with me and my festy bestie wearing matching rave outfits. 1 IG carousel feed post, solo photos. I will also likely do a TikTok and IG reel leading up to the event where I show how I braid the arm sleeves as well. I am still in contact with some photographers trying to work out a potential shoot to get some high quality photos of my friend and I together. If this does happen, the photos will likely not be ready within the 1-week deadline, though everything else above will be. I will keep you posted on this and I think it would be great to run as a collab post on IG. Thank you so much. I'm just realizing I submitted a select for something that is out of stock. LOL, just ignore that. Hi, thank you so much. I just threw that fit together with some stuff from my closet, LOL. And yes, we have codes now. I just updated your code to CHERRY so you can start promoting it with that. Also, that sounds great for the content and no worries about the deadline for the photos. I know professional photos can take a little bit of time. We'd be happy to do a collab post for any of the content again. Just send it here and we can work something out for both of our schedules. I also just placed that order for you minus the out of stock hood, so you should have received an email about it. If there's anything else you need, please let me know. We are so excited. I am really struggling to see how we are the ones in the wrong here. We gave her everything she asked for, and in exchange, she defamed us and damaged our business without even having the decency to have a conversation with me. Reno also had links for commission, for sales that she generated, and it certainly seemed like she had no problems and was more than happy with her arrangements with FRW prior to this nasty rumor. Unboxing my EDC Las Vegas ticket with a side of tea. Someone comments, "Was it FRW? Damn bro, I buy my rave fits from them." She replies, No, we stan FRW. We love them." With 100 likes on that one. And as of early August, Reno is still wearing our gifted products to paid partnership events. She received this item, among others, on June 1st. So tell me, who is the bad guy? Is it me the person who's dedicated 10 years to this scene, invested in thousands of influencers over the years, and gave her everything that she ever asked for? Or is it Reno, the one that maliciously damaged me and our brand based on lies without the willingness to have a conversation and get the truth? That doesn't seem very fair at all. And the hate we received because of that, unlike anything I've ever experienced. What Reno did to me, my team, and our business is wrong. It is really, really wrong. It caused a lot of damage, a lot of pain, and I believe that she should be held accountable and responsible for her actions and the damage that she's inflicted. I also want to bring one more person to your attention. Sami. Sami worked for us a few years ago, and we've always had a positive relationship with her with absolutely no issues whatsoever. So this really caught me off guard when I saw these comments, and I just can't stay quiet about this. Here's a quote from Sami. Don't. They are bad people. I workers for them for 8-ish months and had to quit. I don't want to go into the details, but I quit because they didn't respect my autism or ADHD and was told to get medicated. Are we, Sami? Are we such bad people? Because that's not what you said in this message. Thank you, Cryface Heart, 1000% completely understand. Y'all will forever be my favorite brand. Just people, wise, and actual products. So I'm really, really happy y'all still love me. I promise I won't let you down. I have lots of festivals this year and we'll be making so much fun stuff for y'all. I seriously love you all. It says here that we are her favorite brand, people and products wise. So I don't know who she's lying to, if it's me, if it's you guys, or maybe both of us, just whenever it's convenient for her. She worked for us years ago, and now she's saying that there are horror stories about why she quit and that she was personally affected multiple times. But I'm so sorry, Sami, because all I have from you are DMs about how much you love us and how we're your besties. So let's just read this one too from January. I'm always happy to promote absolutely anything for you guys. I hope you know that. Literally anything. I'll always say yes. Does that sound like someone with horror stories to you? Your statements about us are all over the place, and I do not know what to believe. You're the best. I love this job. Thank you for picking me out of everyone. Also, thank you for helping me unlearn the bad things from old jobs. I'm so used to not having a say or getting scolded for stupid things, and it's really nice knowing y'all genuinely care about me. I'm glad to hear that. Make sure you keep investing in your own personal intellectual capacity. The sky is the limit for you. You have to take the world by the scruff of the neck and stare that in the face and learn from it. Learn from the world the way it is, not how you want it to be. Then layer your ambition onto reality and achieve happiness. It requires self-awareness and support. We can help with support, but at the end of the day, you are responsible for how much you push yourself. Get smart, get better, compete, leave the competition in the dust and grind. That's always a winning strategy. If we're such bad people, why would she still have a code in her bio to receive commissions from us? Sami's audience loves her, they trust her, and they believe the things that she said, and she is lying to them, and I just don't understand how she can be okay with that. And I really believe she's on the wrong side here. Mike never told her to get medicated. Absolutely not. And Sami, you and I both know that Mike and I were nothing but respectful to you while you worked for us and after. It's a really twisted thing to spread lies about. Sami's also out there telling people to trust the victims. And you know, who is the real victim right now? Is it Sami spreading lies about us and damaging us? Or is it us who has literally been defamed and damaged by these people? How can her audience trust her? How could I trust her? I worked for them firsthand. They don't treat their employees well, nor their creators. Thank you so, so much. You guys always make us feel appreciated, and I love you guys. I got 4 I refuse to work with anymore. There's more I don't like, had bad experiences with, but these are the main 4. I'm like excited as thank you again. Seriously, the best job I've ever had. Y'all are amazing. And let me share one more story. Back in January, Sami was asking for more outfits, but she hadn't provided content from the previous collab agreement. And when we brought that up to her and asked about it, she told us that she couldn't make that content because her friend stole the item from her on EDC, and she wasn't speaking to her friend anymore. But that was a lie. We saw her selling that item on her story months after EDC had happened. And we could have told her right there that we caught her in the lie and, ended our relationship with her. But we were caring and understanding. We didn't bring it up to avoid making her feel bad. And, we figured she was in a tight spot and, maybe was going through something, and we just let it go because, we didn't want to end a relationship over that. We valued our relationship with Sami, and we wanted to show her grace. Sami is also spreading misinformation about the law, so I would like to correct the record. First of all, we aren't so happy. We attempted to resolve this privately and professionally, and when that didn't work, we brought in our lawyers who handle defamation. And for those of you guys that don't know what defamation is the act of communicating to a third party false statements about a person that result in damage to that person's reputation. Defamation is not protected by the First Amendment rights. Defamation is spreading false information about someone and damaging their reputation. You can't sue someone for telling the truth. You can't shut people up with a letter from a lawyer unless they are lying. Our lawyer sent the facts to Netty in Reno, and they took their posts down because they knew they were lies, not because we didn't want them talking or were trying to shut them up. We welcome any and all criticism of our business as long as it is based in fact. We are always working to get better. And additionally, we asked them to post a retraction video because we really believe that the truth matters. And since they refused to do that, that's why we're here. Someone has to stand up for the truth, and I have to stand up for my team and their livelihoods. I've shown you why you shouldn't just believe anything you see on the internet, because there is a lot of misinformation out there. Netty defamed us with her lies about our relationship and how we treated her, about not getting paid, and how I supposedly stole an idea from her, even though it's not her original idea, and other brands have used the concept before. If you don't remember, here's the picture of her wearing the outfit a year before we even spoke about it. I gave you the facts to support that Reno defamed us and my brand and refused to have a conversation with us, even after I told her it wasn't true. I've shown you the internal messages that show how I personally advocated to pay the girls instead of an agency, to pay them directly. And I have shown you that Sami just lies when it is convenient for her. I have also provided you evidence that all 3 of these people were more than happy with us and never brought any issues up to us before this attack. My brand has suffered a lot from these malicious actions. They caused emotional pain and damages to myself and to individuals on my team. And they didn't just hurt me, they hurt my 24 employees with families to feed and bills to pay. And I am defending myself against those lies and attacks on my business. I am doing everything I can to protect my team. That is what matters to me. I have provided you guys facts and evidence, screenshots, videos, something that these people did not do. So now it is up to you, the Rave community, to decide who to support. For everyone that stuck by us and supported us during this time, I just really wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for believing in us and supporting us and knowing that there are 2 sides to every story, and for asking for evidence and not just being swayed by bullying online. You didn't just believe something because someone said it, and that really means a lot to us. I am very grateful to have you as customers and supporters and fans of the business. You kept me going through the darkest days, and you know, you kept me going when I had nothing left in the tank to give. So thank you. I will forever be grateful to you for that. If any of you guys are looking for a way to support us, you know, like this video, share this video, share the truth. When you see someone spreading false information, please correct the record and direct them to this. And also, you know, check out our website. We do still sell fun, cute, sustainable rave clothes made in San Diego. And my team works very, very hard to bring this, you know, to make this business possible. And it really is a family and a team effort. And so, you know, supporting the brand and the website supports them. And I appreciate everybody so much. We love you guys. So thank you.